What if your dead-end job was actually the start of something divine? Meet Saint Matthew, the ultimate underdog who traded greed for glory. This true story from the Bible is about to blow your mind, so stay tuned for the incredible twist. Back in 1st century Galilee, a man named Levi, who we now know as Matthew, had a pretty controversial job. He was a Jewish tax collector working for the Roman Empire. This made him rich, but it also made him an outcast, basically the ancient world's equivalent of a scammer. Imagine getting rich by squeezing every last coin from your own people, even the poor. In hindsight, you can almost see the dark comedy in it. But for Matthew, it was a life of total isolation. It was like having one of those soul-sucking corporate jobs where you feel completely empty inside. But one single encounter was about to change everything. And it begs the question, could something like this happen to you? One day, Jesus was passing by and saw Matthew sitting at his tax collector's booth. He walks right up to him and says 2 simple words, "Follow me." In that instant, Matthew gets up, leaves all his money and his old life behind, and just follows him. A complete 180. The religious leaders of the time, the Pharisees, were furious. They complained about Jesus eating with sinners and tax collectors. But Jesus had the perfect response.
I did not come to call the righteous.
I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners. It's a powerful message of mercy for anyone who feels like an outcast. It's like someone today leaving a high-paying but unethical job to follow a path of true purpose, all because they were inspired by faith. But what kind of miracles awaited this brand new apostle? Matthew officially joined the 12 apostles and got a front-row seat to some of the most mind-blowing events in history. He saw Jesus turn water into wine, calm massive storms with a word, and feed thousands of people with just a few loaves and fish. You can almost picture him, the former bean counter, trying to keep track of the multiplying bread, his eyes wide with cartoonish surprise. Later on, around the year 70 AD, he put his experiences to paper and wrote the Gospel of Matthew. He wrote it specifically for a Jewish audience, emphasizing how Jesus was the long-awaited king. All those famous teachings, like the Beatitudes, "Blessed are the poor in spirit," that was Matthew sharing timeless wisdom on humility and mercy. Just like today's influencers share life-changing stories online, Matthew's gospel became the ultimate viral message of hope. But faith often demands sacrifice, and his story was about to take an intense turn. After Jesus ascended into heaven and the Holy Spirit came at Pentecost, Matthew traveled far and wide, spreading the good news to places like Ethiopia. But his mission wasn't easy. Jesus had warned his followers that they would face persecution for their faith, but promised that those who endure to the end will be saved. True to that warning, tradition holds that Matthew was martyred around 70 AD. He was stabbed while preaching because he refused to stop proclaiming Christ. It's a powerful echo of the courage we see today when people stand firm in their beliefs, even when it's unpopular or challenging. His life ended, but his legacy was just beginning. Today we celebrate St. Matthew's feast day on September 21st. He's the patron saint of accountants, bankers, and anyone who feels like they need a second chance. His story screams a timeless truth. Mercy always wins, and anyone, no matter their past, can pivot to a life of purpose. Think about modern entrepreneurs who ditch their draining 9-to-5s to chase a passion project, or anyone who finds the strength to forgive themselves and start over. Matthew's journey from a despised tax collector to a world-changing apostle is a testament to that. So, take a moment to reflect. What's your tax booth? What old life are you ready to leave behind for something greater? From outcast to icon, your turn starts now. If this story fired up your faith, please hit that like button, comment with your own redemption story, and subscribe for more live-action saint epics. And do not forget to share this with a friend who might need a little bit of hope today. Thanks for watching.